Hello Aries followers of Astrolada. This will be a horoscope forecast for Sun in Virgo provided by me, Rad. So let's see what the cards has in store for you. The first card comes as the Six of Swords, and probably you had some troubles before that period, Sun in Virgo, and this card shows that you will start making attempts toward improving one's circumstances of whatever troubles you had before, which speaks that you probably will not be very comfortable of what you have to do, and some of these attempts that you will have to do will be related to some sort of heroic efforts of your behalf. But in this particular card which comes, you kind of need to realize that just thinking about how successful you will be and dreaming about it will not actually make you as successful as you want to be. So basically you need to start making some sort of efforts toward your personal success. And especially in career, this card more relates to that you need to put some efforts combining a group of people around the common points of view, so you can actually start working towards something instead of basically jumping from one thing to another thing without actually putting any advance of your deeds. In relationship, this card is rather favorable of putting aside some arguments that you had with your partner, and thus that will improve the circumstances in the current relationship. But in the grand scheme of things, that card kind of shows that whatever plans you had in the past, and these plans kind of seem in a way that you can't implant them very well in your current circumstances. Now you have the chance to do that and do something about bringing them forward toward further success. The next card, which comes as a combination of this one, it's the Death card, and by this combination, that card will not affect you in a high magnitude. It will create a little bit exaggerated state of emotions, because probably of improving your circumstances in the matter that you want to do, either in career or in your relationship. You have to sacrifice some certain things which will not do you a favor, and this will create a little bit of exaggerated emotional state of yours. In a terms of that you don't want to kind of let go of certain things, but you have to, so you can start actually making any progress. With that being said, this transition of you making progress will include some certain state of fear, of insecurity, but this is only happening in your mind, Aries. So in reality, there is nothing that you have to be afraid of, because a certain risks, of course, will be involved in this particular breakthrough, but without risks there is no high reward. So basically, don't be afraid to burn some bridges that it just will not serve in your favor in whatever your deeds are and you want to push through. For example, let's give a few examples. Let's say in career, you have a particularly good project that you want to push through, and now it's kind of the time gives you opportunity to actually make something happen, but in the same time you're working on something else and you cannot mix both, so you have to sacrifice one thing over another so you can push furthermore toward a particular success. And in a relationship as well, it comes like you're doing something with your partner, you have certain plans, but let's say that you have spoken for something, for example living together in a certain house before, and this particular matter were kind of taken a back seat. on the grand scheme of the matters that you're attending to, let's say work, paying taxes and stuff like that, and now you have a particularly favorable time to do that thing and make it happen. So you have to sacrifice one thing again over another and bring the relationship to its next level. The next card which comes, it's the Queen of Swords, and this is rather favorable and very strong combination between these two cards, and this card is your focus in this Sun in Virgo period. And with the Queen of Wands, I can say that you have everything that you need to make that breakthrough. You have the skills, you have the charisma, you have the acute sense of how you have to do the things. That card, especially for career, combining with this one, says that you need to take the leadership position, even if that leadership position is not yours to be taken, and combine the forces of two different sides to go toward a common good. And with this, a certain project will come to a realization. You can also expect rather favorable outcome if you are waiting for a promotion. That card also speaks that as a leader you need to sometimes take one for the team. So basically this speaks that you need to be ready to sacrifice something of yours for the common good, for the grand good of everybody. And you will kind of break through obstacles with it, using your particular skills and acute business sense. So if you have a particular, if you have private business, that's very good. You may expect a brand new, let's say, incomes, new orders, new contracts with people that you want to engage. In relationship, that speaks for a very passionate period of time where you, through the passion and through putting yourself on equilibrium with your partner, will break through certain disagreements and misunderstandings in the past. So you Aries, very favorable combination. It is time to make progress. You stand up, put yourself together and start doing what you have planned in the past to do. As always guys, thank you all for watching. You stay tuned with Astrolada and see you next time. Thanks.